After the first step of actually knowing where we're going to be planting, the next step is setting up maps, figuring out how many plots we can put within that area we can plant at, and really that takes a lot of logistics and takes a lot of time. Wait! Let him pass! Take my flag. Now come back, we're gonna get on top of those flags on that way. Actually, we'll stay on your cut. Your cut's pretty good right now.
Okay, yeah.
Stay on your cut, we'll come back on the cut, and then we're gonna dive off and hit some of these corners here. That's a rough estimate. So essentially what's happening is we got some rain in the last few days, and to open up the ground we need to get it dried out so we can get in and put some irrigation lines. Inside of all these flags are our blocks. Essentially that's where my nursery is going to be planted. And Gary Roach has been working with an irrigation company, and he's been able to set up an irrigation line that'll be able to irrigate all of this off the 2 ponds on the farm. Right now we're just turning it under so they can get in and put that line in, and then we'll come in it later and start planting. Get probably disc it one more time and get planted. Gonna space out my plantings all in about three different plantings, so overall that's it's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be beneficial and it's gonna be a good time, so looking forward to it. Over here's new pond.
These blue are 3-inch lines, okay? 3-inch water lines, all right? Now, your radius is here, this is 200 feet.
Okay.
The guns will shoot 140 if I can get enough PSI.
Yeah.
So you're going to get overlap, and that's what we want.
Yes,
we really want that. All these pivot points right here, okay, are getting your coverage.
How much will we lose on the diameter of our?
They said it's about 6%. I figured about 6% for every joint.
Every joint, okay.
If I put an elbow in it, it's going to be about 6%.
Okay. So. If we don't have to put a road on there,
we don't.
Okay, then I can manage everything else. I can put an access road off of the top here, so we can come in off the top, and even I'll just put a whole row through here. Okay. I can make an access road that goes straight through here, so you don't have to move anything. You can move this more that way if you want.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going
Go
to.
ahead. Yeah. Okay. So how many zones can I run at one time?
One.
One. Okay, that's fine.
I don't see you're going to be able. We're going to get enough pressure otherwise.
Well, if I end up.
You need more. We can put the
booster on it, but it's not that big of a deal. What happens? now is this will allow for during the summertime when it's not raining, I can turn on this section, zone 1,
Yes.
and we can pollinate the rest of this corn over here and let this set for a day, and then turn on zone 2 and come pollinate this corn and that corn, and just it'll be a cycle of we'll have zone 1 on today, we'll have zone 2 on tomorrow, we'll have zone 3 on the next day.
Yeah,
and that actually reduces the amount of work for that day too, so that kind of helps the summer crew as well. So
I see.
last summer, since it was just me working in the nursery, I had about a half an acre, a little bit shy of half an acre. And so this year we have times that by about 12 to 6 acres. And pretty big undertaking it seems like, but I'll be able to get some good help this summer, have a good crew around to help me out with doing pollinations. I project if we have 3,000 rows, and we do 12 pollinations per row, that's 36,000 pollinations we'll do this summer. So once we have the irrigation in the ground, really it's just going back through, putting that dirt that was taken out for the irrigation and put it back into those lines, and get the seed work or the soil worked one more time, and then we're ready to plant. And now that I have all the packets filled, and I'm just waiting around, waiting for the soil to dry out, waiting for all the irrigation lines to be in. And once I have a nice sunny day that I can get in and get a good seed soil contact with good seed soil moisture, it's rocking and rolling, and we can go all night if we need to get that crop in.